So today's topic is pandas. Panda we use for the data frame. What is data frame? So for example, you have this column, right? And this column is a array. Similar way, you have a column. Again, this column is an array. It can an array can hold your numeric value or the string value. But now, if you have the multiple columns, then we call it a data frame, Excel table or SQL table. In reference to analytics, right? Python or R, we call it a data frame. So data frame is nothing but sort of table which has multiple columns and multiple rows. We are going to refer column as a variable and rows as a number of records or number of observations. Fine. So we are going to learn the pandas part. Okay. So again, Panda is a library for you. It is pre-installed, so no need to install it. But every time you are going to use, you need to write import pandas as PD. So this PD is important for you. I'm going to use it in almost all the files. Okay. So you know about this, right? 29 is a dictionary. A, B, and C are the keys, and rest are the values. So nothing to explain here. It's a dictionary. Dic1, you see, it's a dictionary. Now, if I want to convert this to a data frame, so data frame I'm going to write as a data frame, D as a capital and F as a capital, right? Again, data frame function is not defined in the base Python, so you need to give the reference of pandas, pd.dataframe. Now you can convert this as a pd.dataframe and you can write as a df. So dictionary you are converting to a data frame, just like a typecasting. We have seen yesterday, we had seen np.arrays. So this time I'm writing pd.dataframe. So now if I hit F9 key, PD is not defined. Why PD is not defined? Because probably I did not use this. Okay, now let's see. 31. Okay, fine. Now DF, now see, in such a nice format, first time we are seeing something in a nice format. A, B, C are the column names, 0, 1, 2, 3 are the rows, right? These are the values. So we have columns, we have rows in Excel and SQL or any database. Here we are going to say that variables and number of records or observations. Clear? Fine. So if you check the type, how to check the type, guys? Pandas data frame. So data frame is important. So data frame is a new object which you are going to use very frequently. Almost everything what you are going to use today onwards will be data frame. Very, very, very important. Again, same stuff. I have a dictionary, right? Key value pair, and then I'm converting this as a pd.data frame and I'm saving as a first df. Same stuff. Now first df is now all the keys has become my column names and all the values has become my records. So column name A and the records are 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are the values. 1, 2, 3, 4 are the values. For column B, 8765. 8765 are the values. Same thing here also. It's a dictionary, correct? Now if you see, this is a dictionary and we know about it. Country, capital, population are the keys and rest are the values. Check the type of word, it's a dict, right? And if you convert this dictionary to a data frame, now if you see such a nice format. Country, capital, population, and then you have all the values. This looks good, right? Check the line number 48, type of word, it would be data frame.
So the keys would always take the column names?
Yes. Okay, one more thing. Yeah, now I'm going to tell you that in most of the cases, 95% cases, we are not going to prepare our data, or sorry, we are not going to create our data. Like till now, we have learned that how to create a list, how to create a tuple, how to create an array, how to create a data frame, but we are not going to do that in the real life. We'll have a data, we are going to read it from some external sources like CSV file or Excel file or anything else, right? And then we are going to use it because there is no it's like data. We have data everywhere, and it will be very rare that we are going to create data. Very rarely. Okay, so we'll have data. We'll understand how to read, how to access that data part, and then perform everything, each and every step. Then why did we learn this part? Because that was also important. And once see, now this is your data frame. It is which is very small. You can do all the operations. Once you learn all the operations, it is completely scalable. So if you have 1000 records and let's say 30 columns or 30 variable, I would say, that time if you put any subset or filter or something like that, right? So it is difficult to validate. So we learn on the smaller things, right? And then we learn on the, then we try to scale it up.